I want to start with something that sounds like good news, and is, but it's got a sting in it. In Spain, roughly 280,000 people get a cancer diagnosis every year, and more than half of them are working age.
Working age. So, people with jobs, a mortgage, kids in school.
Right. And here's the good part. We've gotten so much better at treating it that something like 70% of people treated to cure go back to work.
Which is, that's a miracle. 30 years ago, that number was unthinkable.
It's a miracle, but it created this whole new problem medicine wasn't ready for.
Which is?
We spent a century learning to cure the cancer. We spent almost no time on what happens after, how the person actually comes back.
Yeah. And this is close to me. Because I'm the one who sees them at that exact moment. Not during the chemo. After.
After everyone stopped clapping.
After everyone's told her, "You're cured, congratulations." And she's sitting in front of me going, "I can't do my job and I'm too scared to say it."
Because she doesn't feel cured.
She doesn't feel remotely cured. And this is the thing people who haven't been near it just don't get.
Say it.
The cancer's gone, but the wreckage is still there. There's this fatigue, cancer-related fatigue, and it's nothing like being tired. Sleep doesn't touch it.
It's not have a nap tired.
It's I climbed the stairs and I need to lie down for an hour tired. And then numb hands from the chemo, the neuropathy, what patients call chemo brain, can't hold a thought, can't find a word.
Which, if you had a desk job, is your whole job.
Is your entire job, yeah. Plus heart damage from some of the drugs, lymphedema, a swollen arm. And, here's the cruel part, all of it's invisible.
She walks in looking fine.
She walks in looking completely fine, hair's grown back. And the manager sees fine and thinks, great, she's at 100%.
On day one.
On day one, which is a fantasy. And if you force the 100% on day one, you don't get her back. You break her. She's off again in a month, worse than before.
So, again, different countries, really different answers. And I think France has the most elegant tool here, genuinely.
The mi-temps thérapeutique.
The therapeutic part-time. Explain it. You've worked under it.
Okay, so it's beautiful in how simple it is. You come back at, say, half your hours, and Social Security tops up part of the lost pay.
So she's not choosing between her health and the rent.
Exactly that. She's not picking between recovering and paying the mortgage. And you can run it up to a year, renewable. And the good reform, since 2019, you don't even need to have been on the long-term illness track first.
And how many people who ask for it actually get it?
Something like 70%. It's not a rare favor. It's a normal path.
So the state is funding a ramp instead of a cliff.
A ramp instead of a cliff. That's the whole thing. Spain does have phased return too. You come back at 50% and build up. But the French version is more structured. The money's baked in.
And the UK?
The UK doesn't really have a dedicated scheme at all. It all runs through the Equality Act. Cancer's a disability from the day you're diagnosed. So you get reasonable adjustments.
And reasonable is doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Reasonable is doing all the work. Reasonable for a bank with an HR team is a totally different animal from reasonable for a 5-man building firm.
So it comes down to whether your boss is a decent human.
Which is a terrible thing to leave to chance.
Okay, but I want to get to the part that genuinely got me when I read it. Because coming back to work is one thing, but there's this other, quieter cruelty that hits survivors, and a couple of countries have actually legislated against it.
The right to be forgotten.
The right to be forgotten. Tell people what it is.
Okay, so imagine you had cancer at 40. You beat it. 10 years on, you go for a mortgage. or life insurance for your kids. And they ask, any history of serious illness?
And you have to say yes.
You have to say yes. And they either refuse you flat or they charge you double. Forever. You get punished financially for the crime of having survived.
For not dying on schedule.
For not dying on schedule. It's obscene when you say it out loud.
It really is.
So France passed a law, the Loi Lemoine, February 2022. After 5 years in remission, that history is legally erased. You don't declare it. They can't ask.
Gone. And Spain?
Spain passed basically the same thing. Its own oncological oblivion law in 2023.
And it's even shorter if you were young when you were diagnosed, right?
3 years if you were under 21, because a kid should not carry that for life.
And this is the EU quietly doing the thing it's actually good at. It starts in one country, it spreads, it becomes a norm. Even the name, the right to be forgotten, for a piece of insurance law, that's almost poetry.
There's a mercy in it. Oh, and one more, on the occupational side, because Spain did something smart in 2023 too.
Go.
They added skin cancer from UV, from the sun, to the list of recognized occupational diseases for outdoor workers.
The farmer, the road crew, the builder.
The people who spent 40 years in the sun because the job put them there. Now, if they get that skin cancer, it's recognized as coming from the work.
Which matters for compensation.
For compensation, but also, honestly, just for it being seen. For someone saying, this happened to you because of your work, and that counts.
So, the canary this week. I'll take it. You've been carrying the whole episode.
Go on.
Mine is, we measured the wrong thing for 100 years. We measured survival. Did they live? Yes or no? And that was right, and we mostly won. But the person who lives still has to walk back into a life. A job, a mortgage, a Tuesday morning meeting. And we built almost none of the infrastructure for that walk.
The ramp home.
The ramp home. France's therapeutic part-time. The right to be forgotten. Those aren't medicine exactly. They're the ramp. And the ramp is the part we forgot to build.
We got very good at curing people, and very bad at letting them come home.
That's the canary. Take care of the people who keep it running.
We'll see you next week. This has been the Canary Principle.